Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30 as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for live streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the Administration Office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Dave Dodderer, Colleen Roberts, and Rick Dyer, working for you.
It's 9:30 and I'll call to order the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for December 20th, 2023. We are in the Courthouse Auditorium and also on audio video conference. And if you please stand and join us, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
The United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We're going to begin with a special presentation for Tayan Landers and Sheriff Sickler and his team. If you meet us down at the podium, we will begin.
So I guess I'll use it. We don't know what to do when Dave's not here. So today, thank you all for coming. We have a special presentation, extremely special, I would say, for Tayan Landers for Heroic and Life-Saving Act, presented on December 20th, 2023. Jackson County Board of Commissioners and the Jackson County Sheriff are pleased to recognize Tayan Landers for his Heroic and Life-Saving Act. On November 15th, 2023, at approximately 3:14 p.m., Tayan was traveling as a passenger with his grandmother, driving west on Middle Road near Table Rock Road. With little warning, his grandmother experienced a medical emergency and became unconscious. The vehicle began to accelerate, drifting into other traffic while quickly approaching a busy intersection. Tayan quickly recognized the dangerous situation himself, his grandmother, and other civilians were in and took action. He removed his seatbelt, applied the brakes, and steered the vehicle away from other traffic. He was able to bring the vehicle to a stop prior to entering the intersection and likely avoided a collision. And called 911 and reported the incident to Emergency Communications of Southern Oregon. He was able to calmly and effectively report the emergency, flag down help, and then administer CPR to his grandmother. The 911 dispatcher who took this call was Miss Melissa Brown, and she said that with his ability to focus during a scary situation and his polite demeanor stood out to all involved. Ms. Brown said he was extremely polite, and she firmly believes that Tayan's actions saved his grandmother's life. Deputy William DeKruger said that he was also impressed with Tayan's decision-making abilities and his poise during the incident, despite the chaotic nature of the scene. Tayan's actions that day were beyond his years and showed his ability to think logically and critically under stress. Tayan, on behalf of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, and the citizens of Jackson County, we want to thank you for your actions on November 15th, 2023. Without your intervention in the way that you did, it is likely that yourself, your grandmothers, and others could have been seriously injured. I just want to know, though, how did you know how to do this? Did your grandma and you practice this maneuver before? Or do you watch a lot of, like, Jack Reacher and James Bond
My
and
dad
stuff?
over there, he's like a health instructor.
Okay.
So he taught me a lot of the stuff that I know.
Well, very impressive to be able to do it under that kind of stress.
Thank you.
Yeah, if I'm ever in trouble, I know who to call. Great job.
Yeah, Tay, and I just want to also say, what an incredible, it's not just a story. I mean, it's a story to all of us, but an occurrence that you lived through. And it's just, for anybody at any age to be able to handle everything as you did is just incredible. But I've got 16-year-old grandkids. I'm going to tell them, this is what I want you guys to do when you're with me. So thank you, and congratulations on behalf of all the citizens. I think what an incredible example you are to all of us, and an amazing citizen of our county. So thank you very much. And I'm going to turn over to Sheriff Sickler. I'll give you the Heroic and Life Saving Act plaque on behalf of Jackson County, and turn this over to Sheriff Sickler for his comments.
Thank you, Commissioners. I'm trying to get in here, and I don't want to block anybody. You know, it's pretty amazing what you did. We're proud of you, and what you did is beyond your years, for sure. Clear thinking and way to stay calm in a chaotic event. We don't see a lot of people be able to do that, and so we're very proud of you. Thank you for what you did, and you likely saved a bunch of people from either injury and or death, to include your very special grandmother right here with you today. So thank you for that. I also have a coin for you. So this is a sheriff's coin. This is a life-saving coin. So I give that out for only a few things: life-saving, bravery, or other things, 20 years of service. So good job. And we have with us today the dispatcher who took your call, Melissa, and then Deputy DeKruger as well. So you guys want to say a couple words?
I am just so pleased to meet you. I have been a dispatcher for almost 14 years now, and your call has made me want to do this for another 14. So thank you so much.
And they hit it on the head prior with all their comments. When I showed up there, you had a determined look in your eye that you could save your grandma, make a difference. And in that moment, I was like, this young man, and I was very proud of him.
Do you have anything you wanted to say? Or you don't have to. You don't want to put you on the spot, but you're welcome to have the mic.
I just want to give a huge shout out and thanks to the Jackson County and all them, and the dispatchers and all that came in to help save her and I. And I just am incredibly grateful for all the work that you guys put in and help save our lives. So thank you.
I just want to say that I love this amazing young man, and thank you for saving my life and so many others. And thanks to everyone that assisted and helped that day and my recovery in the hospital. And I'm just totally amazed with all the support I've received, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Thank you all. You probably heard you were getting a lifesaver, but it was a lifesaver coin. I don't know if that was a disappointment or not. Certainly. Great to meet you.
I think we probably all read that story, and I remember reading it in the news, but it's amazing to be able to meet them and honor them here. It makes me cry. It's a pretty incredible story. Pretty credible event. Well, we're going to move on to the request for and discussion of non-agenda items, a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raise by asking staff to follow up on any questions or by placing the matter on the agenda for discussion at a future meeting. And we have nobody signed up, but you're still welcome to come up and speak if you'd like to. Or anybody online can raise their Zoom hand if you would like to be brought into the meeting. It's any time for anybody that has anything to say. And I think we're getting a taker. Good morning, Joyce.
Good morning, Joyce Michelangelo, Central Point. And I want to speak against the current initiative that's being passed around town. There are times that we have heard of people that are being kind of hoodwinked into signing the petition. The petition is an initiative to change to have 5 county commissioners as opposed to continuing with the 3 that we currently have. And it's what I've heard about is that Jackson County has been recognized by many other counties as being the best run county in Oregon. So I don't believe in changing something just for the sake of changing. We have people, the 3 people that are most interested in this initiative appear to have their own agenda. 2 of the people have run for commissioner's position before and have failed. And the 3rd person is someone who has put money behind those 2 people and would obviously be upset that his money went to no good use. But we have 3 commissioners who have been doing an excellent job, who are well respected, and we don't believe there should be a change in that policy. Also, these 3 people want to change the salary of the commissioners. We currently have 1 commissioner who holds an MBA. We have one of our commissioners who isn't here today, but is a retired colonel in the Marine Corps and has many other political type situations under his belt in Oregon, where he's learned about how the state runs, the county runs. And we have another one of our commissioners who has a bachelor's degree in business and accounting and a Juris Doctorate and is a licensed attorney. All 3 of you commissioners bring a wealth of information of your background, your training, and just regular work, what you've learned along the way. And we do not believe that we should upset that situation, that do not turn over the apple cart type of a situation. We have these 3 people also asking that we have nonpartisan elections. Nonpartisan elections give people an opportunity to disguise what their real agenda is. We also have them have National League of Cities who have found that we have a better voter turnout if it's a partisan election. The Brennan Center for Justice found the same information. University of California, San Diego also has found you have better voter turnout if you have a partisan election. First, you're informing the people of where you stand if you're running as a partisan person. And secondly, we have more of our citizens voting. You have a bigger turnout. You have a better idea of what your citizens truly want. to have a tiny little election turnout is seeming to be disingenuous to the voting system. We want our commissioners to be well-rounded individuals. We want them to have the fortitude to do the job they need to. We appreciate that our current commissioners serve the entire county and not just a special area or a special part of the county. We have 8 different party affiliations within the county. So the commissioners have to be able to represent all of those people, and we appreciate your hard work, and we appreciate how the county is being run. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce, and thank you for your kind words, too. Anybody else? Come on up, Karen.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Karen Schrader, 3805 Hillsinger Road in Phoenix. My concern today is that Colorado's Supreme Court disqualified President Trump of being off the 2024 primary with a vote of 3-4. What is their opinion of the 1,364,000 plus voters who voted for President Trump in 2020? I read today that Colorado may not be the last state to rule against President Trump. This is a very scary time. Oregon's Supreme Court has at least 5 Democrats, 1 non-affiliated, and 1 I could not identify of the 7. And the last one that I could not identify, he was the 6th justice appointed by Governor Brown. Oops. Oregon is one of the states that has a lawsuit filed to remove President Trump from the 2024 primary. Governor Kotek has said she would not approve removing President Trump from the 2024 primary. Can she overrule the Supreme Court, Oregon Supreme Court? No law should be passed to deny us the vote for an individual of our choice. Would it help us to write the Oregon Supreme Court justices about our concerns? Thank you for listening to my concerns, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Anybody else in the auditorium or anybody online? Oh, come on up.
I just want to say thank you for all you do. I concur with Joyce's assessment that you 3 do a marvelous job, and this is one of the best run counties in the state, in my opinion. But I really came up just to say Merry Christmas, have a blessed holiday, and probably won't see you next week either, so Happy New Year.
Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas. Nobody? Oh, Robin, you need to give your name and address. Robin, you need to give your name and address for the record. I'm sorry.
Address?
Just, or city, just fine.
Robin Lee, Medford.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I missed it.
Yeah, Sherman Simmons, Sam's Valley. I just want to say thank you very much. I've come before you folks many times. I appreciate the 3 of you and the other staff. You follow up. And so the things I brought before you, you've acted on, and I really appreciate that. So we do have a great run county. Let's keep it running just as well, not undermine the integrity of the county. We're great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we sure appreciate all of you guys as well. Anybody online?
Madam Chair, there is someone with their Zoom hand raised.
Okay. Don't forget to give your name and address, or Megan will catch you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
My name's Captain Brad Fry, United States Merchant Marine, retired. First off, I would like to say that anytime
Can I get your address?
Oh, 1054 Queens Branch Road, Rogue River,
Thank you. Go ahead.
I'd like to say that anytime I've ever emailed any member of the commissioners, I've gotten a response. Thank you for that. Joyce and Robin, I fully support both of their statements and both of concerns. I'd like to personally thank you all. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Same to the sheriff. And I love this valley. I love my fellow human beings that live here. And dang it, I love all of you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. This has been a good Christmas meeting. Yeah.
Madam Chair, there's no one else with their Zoom hand raised.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? All right, well, thank you all for the kind words. We sure appreciate it, the support, and the great citizens we serve. We're going to move on to the consent calendar. We have minutes of meetings for Board of Commissioners work session for November 28th, Board of Commissioners regular meeting for November 29th, 2023, the Board of Commissioners staff meeting for November 30th, 2023. We have an order reappointing Jackson Bars, Jonathan Jones, and Kevin Harris to the Ambulance Service Quality Assurance Committee, order number 273-23. And an order appointing Cooper Whitman to the Economic Development Advisory Committee. That's order number 274-23.
I will move to approve the consent calendar as read.
And I'll second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. We do have a public hearing today. We have a public hearing and order in the matter of annexation of property located at 3946 Cane Creek Road in Central Point to the Jackson County Rural Fire Protection District number 3, and that's order number 275-23. Ms. Bell?
Thank you, Madam Chair. So this is one parcel located at 3946 Cane Creek Road in Central Point to Jackson County Rural Protection District number 3. Pursuant to Oregon Revised Statutes ORS 198.857, which prescribes the procedure for annexation of property to a district by petition of landowners, the landowner filed a petition with the county on November 7th, 2023, requesting that one parcel located at 3946 Cane Creek Road, Central Point, be annexed. The parcel consists of approximately 20.18 acres and is commonly known as Township 37 South, Range 3 West, Section 11, Tax Lot 101. ORS 198.857, subsection 4 provides that when determining whether to approve the petition, the county board shall consider the local comprehensive plan for the area and any service agreement executed between a local government and the affected district. County Council has reviewed the local comprehensive plan for the area and reported that the annexation of property to fire districts is consistent with the comprehensive plan. Notice of the public hearing was mailed to the petitioner and the board of the fire district on December 15th, 2023. It is recommended that the public hearing be held. Following the public hearing, should the Board of Commissioners find that the proposed annexation is acceptable, approval of the board order will implement that action, and the effective date of the annexation will be that date of the order.
Thank you. Before we open the public hearing, we have rules for council to read. Do you have those?
Great. All right, the rules for the conduct of public hearings are hereby established as follows. Only the chairperson or a member of the Board of County Commissioners may question a speaker. There will be no interruption of a speaker from the audience and no debates on the floor. Applause is not permitted. A speaker may criticize a proposal, the board, or an agency of the county, but the speaker shall not argue with another speaker directly. Any speaker may present an opposite view, but not in personal terms. A person wishing to speak shall raise his or her hand and be recognized by the chairperson conducting the hearing. After being recognized, the speaker shall state his name or address before proceeding with his or her statement. The chairperson may limit the duration of any presentation to the time necessary to cover factual information. Repetition by a speaker shall be avoided. The commissioner conducting a public hearing shall read these rules prior to the presentation of testimony. No person shall violate any of the rules set forth above. Whoever violates any of such rules shall first be warned by the chairperson to desist from such violation. In the event that such person does not so desist, he or she may be ordered by the chairperson to leave the hearing. In the event that such person refuses or otherwise fails to leave such hearing upon being ordered to do so, he or she shall be deemed to be a trespasser and may be arrested, prosecuted, and punished for such offense.
Okay, thank you very much. And we will open the public hearing for comment if anybody wants to speak to the issue of the annexation of the property to be put into the Jackson County Rural Fire Protection District Number 3. Or anybody online wish to speak to this issue.
Madam Chair, no one has their Zoom hand raised.
And nobody in the auditorium, so we're going to close the public hearing and move to motion and discussion.
I will move approval of order number 275-23.
And I will second. Any discussion?
Just always good to see people taking the initiative to get themselves protected, and glad we have that available to them.
Yep. And there was no objection, and it's one lot. It's 100%.
Yep. Easy one.
Yep.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. So we'll move on to our discussion and deliberation items, and we have an order authorizing an intergovernmental agreement number 6638 between the State of Oregon Department of Corrections and Jackson County. It's order number 276-23. Ms. Bell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Okay, the State of Oregon Department of Corrections has made funding available to assist with the costs associated with implementing the Family Sentencing Alternative Program, or FSAP, which is designed for qualifying adults on supervision who have primary custody of a minor child. This agreement will divert adults on supervision from prison to probation with the intent of reducing the state's prison population. Furthermore, this program promotes reunification of families, prevents children from entering the foster care system, and holds the adults in supervision accountable. Qualifying adults in supervision will receive necessary targeted services, including case management, substance abuse groups, cognitive building groups, mentoring, and parenting groups. The term of the agreement is July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2025, and requires ratification to become effective July 1st, 2023. There's a $252,035 revenue for the term of this agreement, and staff does recommend approval.
Thank you.
And I'll move approval of order number 276-23.
I'll second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And our next item is the first reading and the scheduling of a second reading and public hearing of an ordinance approving a comprehensive plan map amendment from agricultural land to aggregate resource land and a zoning map amendment from exclusive farm use to aggregate removal, and to add a portion of the property, 324 acres, to the county's Goal 5 inventory of significant aggregate resources on property described as Township 35 South, Range 1 West, Section 1, Tax Lot 100, Section 2, Tax Lot 100, and Section 3, Tax Lot 100, located at 16568 Highway 62, Eagle Point. It's Friel and Associates who are the applicant, and it's file number 439-23-00001 LRP, and it's ordinance number 2023-8. And do you have more on this one too before we?
Not as much as you did, but.
Okay, good.
So the proposed amendments will allow for additional aggregate mining on larger portion of the subject property, which will provide needed building material in the county. It is recommended that the first reading of the ordinance be held on December 20th, 2023, and that the second reading and public hearing be scheduled for Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. in the courthouse auditorium and by audio-video conference. If adopted on January 3rd, 2024, the ordinance will become effective on March 4th, 2024.
Great, thank you.
Okay, I will move approval of the first reading and scheduling of the second reading and public hearing for Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. here in the Courthouse Auditorium.
I'll second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And our last item is an order authorizing, I don't know, it's SAVNS, it's the statewide automated victim notification system intergovernmental agreement number 6575 between the state of Oregon Department of Corrections and Jackson County. It's order number 277-23. Ms. Bell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The State of Oregon Department of Corrections, DOC, and the State of Oregon Department of Justice, DOJ, state and local law enforcement, corrections officials, court administrators, prosecutors, and victims of violent crimes have identified as an important goal the development of a statewide 24-hour automated victim notification system. DOC entered into a professional services agreement with Information Strategies, Inc., a provider of a statewide automated victim notification system, otherwise known as SAVNS. This system gives victims of violent crimes access to and notification about critical information concerning the criminal justice process and events related to criminal offenders. Additionally, this agreement is needed for the Jackson County Sheriff's Office and statewide law enforcement to continue to have access to the Victim Information System in Oregon, otherwise known as VISOR, V-I-S-O-R. The term of the agreement is November 1st, 2023, until terminated as provided for in the agreement, and requires ratification to become effective November 1st, 2023. There is no financial impact to the county.
Great, thank you.
And I will move approval of order number 277-23.
I'll second.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. Well, before we adjourn, I do want to say, and maybe Commissioner Dyer would like to comment too, just Merry Christmas, because we will be back to after Christmas. And so Merry Christmas to all, and thank you for your coming and your participation in government and your kind words today. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Ditto that. Merry Christmas, and we absolutely do appreciate you coming here and your support and your comments. So thank you, and we'll see you all later this year, and then next year as well.
Yep. Meeting is adjourned.
We hope that you have enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other recent meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.
Yeah, know who's out there.